Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. A lot has happened. My mom passed away. I went to Haiti for 3 weeks and really enjoyed myself and just reconnecting back to my roots. And I even got baptized, and that has just renewed my faith and just put me on an even deeper path with God. And I think it's so hard to not lose yourself when you're grieving such a big loss. And so this video is not only about grieving a person, but also just dealing with the loss throughout life and sadness. We can lose ourselves in sadness completely. I know I thought I would have, and it's only by the grace of God that I have not. And so in this time, I just wanted to share what I've been doing to just keep myself grounded, to keep myself just positive, and giving myself space still to feel the sadness and still grieve. Step number one of not losing yourself in sadness is to make sure that you're doing the basics. If you can't do anything else, make sure you're doing the basics. Showering, brushing your teeth, eating at least 2 meals a day. I know sometimes it's hard to eat 3 when you're so sad, but get something in your system. Make sure that you're keeping yourself nourished and clean, hygienic, and that by itself will just help you feel a little more like yourself. The point of all of this is to make sure that you continue to feel a bit like yourself, even though as we continue to experience losses throughout life, it changes us. And so it's about finding the new you as well, but we'll always have that thread of ourselves that remains authentically us. The thing that's helping me most right now is creating routine and making sure that I go to sleep on time and wake up on time. So I'm asleep by 9:30, 10 o'clock and up by 5:30, 6 a.m. and going to the gym, getting into prayer, meditation, and just making sure that I'm continuing the things that I was doing before that I knew made me feel well. Even if there are days where I feel completely like garbage, I try to do these things in order to get back. Number 2, it's also really important to keep one creative outlet that you have. For me, it's painting, listening to music, dancing, and I would even say my workout classes too, because my cycle class feels a bit like a dance, cardio type of class. So that's definitely something creative that helps me maintain who I am. After my mom passed, I made sure that, well, it was hard to continue meal prepping, but I tried to order healthy food still. And when I did cook, I tried to make it fun and creative, and I haven't painted yet. That's been a little difficult for me, but I know that it will help me when I do finally get there. And be patient with yourself. If you have a creative outlet that maybe it's just hard for you to get to, do something else. I know watercolor painting is a little easier, so I lean into that quicker than I do with acrylic painting because you just need to have a whole setup. But lean into that creative outlet for yourself, again, to pull on that most authentic part of yourself that makes you you. Do those things that make you feel like yourself. Number 3, make sure that you have some movement. In order to allow emotions and energy to move through our bodies, we have to move. Sadness, loss, grief can just sit in the body if you don't move. I think most of you who are watching this video and follow me, are subscribed, know about the book called The Body Keeps the Score, and it's really about how our body holds on to trauma, and one of those ways to help release it is to move around. Make sure you're moving, make sure you're breaking apart those heavy feelings that you're holding inside of your body, whether it's, lifting, running, walking, yoga, Pilates, something that allows you to move your body and release those emotions. I would also say for the next tip, I guess this is number 4, I think, you definitely want to have someone you can talk to. It doesn't have to be a therapist. It could be your friend. It could be a family member. It can even be your pastor. And just make sure that you have someone you can talk to as you're going through whatever it is you're going through, because we were not meant to walk this way alone. And if it's God that you speak to, then that's great as well. God answers. And if it weren't for him, I don't think I would be this grounded right now. It was a big loss, you know? And yeah, just lean on God if you believe, and find someone that you can talk to be able to have ideas to bounce off of, and just feel again more like yourself, because the people that are closest to us just get us on a different level, and they'll help us feel more like ourselves. If you're sad, it means that you care about something so deeply, and if you're grieving, it means that you loved that person very, very deeply. So don't be down on yourself for maybe not being able to get out of this hole that you feel that you're in, but stick to a routine and make a list of 3 things that you want to stick to during this time in order to get back to yourself, to come home to yourself. And just know that you are so held. I know sometimes it might feel like you're alone in your sadness and your grief and your loss, but you are held, and there's so many other things that you can do to get through this time. If you like this video, then I'll make more of them, because I'm going through it right now for sure, and I think this could be helpful. So if you do find this helpful and you want to hear more about this, or you have some tips, put them in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for being here along for the journey, and I love you all. Stay blessed.